Today we are going to learn what is a magnetic field due to a current through a circular coil. This is a coil and the coil radius I am taken as a A. A is the radius of the coil. It's a circular coil. The radius will be A. I am taken 2 points. One is a point here, another one is a point here. Okay. O is a point at center, P is a point x distance from the center. So we are going to measure the magnetic field at the center of the coil and also at the point of P. There are 2 points we are going to measure. One, what is the magnetic field at center, what is the magnetic field at the point of P. There are 2 places we are going to measure. Okay. Biot-Savart law. Biot-Savart law already we know dB is equal to mu naught IDL sin theta by 4 pi r square. This what Biot-Savart law we learned. Okay. We have circular coil like this. Okay, the radius of the circular coil A, the center I am taken O, the point here I am taken P. Okay, now this distance is x. So this is the wire is produced as the magnetic field. When the magnetic field is flowing through the wire, so I am taken as a current, I current is flowing through the wire. So I applied right hand thumb rule. So magnetic field will be flowing as this direction. Magnetic field will be flowing as this direction. So use the right hand thumb rule to find the magnetic field direction. I used right hand thumb rule. Okay, when the current is moving like this, the magnetic field will be circular like this. It's going to be magnetic field. This I am going to take it as a magnetic field. Okay, from this point to this point, I am taken R as a distance. From wire to test point, I am taken as a R distance. Okay, so this angle is theta. So I will draw here. Okay. So this and this angle we are taken as a theta. Theta is going to be 90 degree. Only this position. Okay. So because it's perpendicular to the coil, this line R line is perpendicular to the circle. So R line is perpendicular to the circle. Theta will be 90 degree. When theta is 90 degree, our Biot-Savart law is going to become as a dB is equal to mu naught IDL divided by 4 pi r square. And also it is an integration. Integration of dB is going to be the B. Okay. Now we learn theta will be the 90 degree. Okay. So because of theta, because of the 90 degree, our dB is going to be mu naught IDL divided by 4 pi r square. Now we have circular loop like this. Okay. And also we are taken as a small length, dl length. This is a dl length. Integration of closed integral of dl. The radius of the circle will be A. Integration of dx will be x. Integration of dl will be, it is going to be 2 pi A. It's a circumference of the circle. So dl will be this much. Okay, when you are integrating, you will get full length. It is going to be 2 pi A. 2 pi r, it's circumference of the circle. Here I am taken as 2 pi A. Now we have the coil like this. Here only we are going to find the what is the magnetic field at the point of B. I used right hand thumb rule to find the magnetic field direction. Small circle will come. The direction of the magnetic field will be this side. At the point of P, the magnetic field direction will be this side because of dl length. Because of dl length, the magnetic field will be flowing at this direction. So this radius I am taken A. From center, this distance I am taken x, and the diagonal length we are taken as a r. Okay, so this I am taken as a phi. This angle I am taken as a phi angle. Okay, so here this phi and this phi will be equal because this and this line at the point of P, this line R and dB line is a perpendicular. dB line is a perpendicular. So this angle will be 90 degree. Okay, and this angle equal to this angle because this is perpendicular. Okay. Now in this point I am taken as a small triangle. We have dB this direction. This only phi I am taken. Opposite of this triangle, it's going to be question mark. I don't know what is opposite of this triangle. Will be taken. It is a it is B, it is C. Small triangle I am taken. It is A, it is B, it is C, it is dB magnetic field. It is an angle of phi. So I am measuring what is the magnetic field acting this side. Okay, we are measuring what is the magnetic field acting this side. Okay, that only is a question mark. Now it is what is the magnetic field? It's the opposite side. opposite by hypotenuse is equal to sine phi. This time I am not taken theta, I am taken as a phi. We know hypotenuse is dB. So, opposite is equal to dB sine phi. What about adjacent? Adjacent will be, it is adjacent I do not know, adjacent by hypotenuse is equal to, it is a cos theta, cos phi. So, adjacent is equal to cos phi. It is a dB cos phi. Adjacent is equal to dB cos phi. dB cos phi. We are going to find what is a magnetic field acting this side. Okay, only dB sin theta of sin phi we are going to take it. So, our total magnetic field is the dB sin phi is equal to magnetic field. So, it is a closed integral also, integral sign also. We know already what is dB, mu naught IDL by 4 pi r square sin phi. It is a closed integral of B. So, B is equal to mu naught I integration of dl. Already I said is a circumference of the circle. It is going to be 2 pi a divided by 4 pi r square. Again I want to show the diagram. This is a diagram. Okay. So, this phi and this phi is equal. If in case if you are taken this as the phi, sin phi is equal to opposite. Opposite is the a and hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the r. Sin phi is the opposite by hypotenuse. Sin phi is going to be a divided by r. So, r cube, a square. So, it is going to be mu naught I 2 pi a square divided by 4 pi r cube I will get is equal to b. Now, what is r? So, same triangle. So, this side is a, this side is x, okay. R is equal to root of a square plus x square. I used Pythagoras theorem to find this, okay. This side plus this side whole square is going to give us a diagonal side, hypotenuse side. So, now I got what is r also. R is equal to a square plus x square whole square. Instead of writing whole square, you can write as a 1 by 2 r square plus x square 1 by 2. When you are removing the square root, you can write as a 1 by 2. I got what is a r value. It is going to be a square plus x square 1 by 2. Now, we have already equation like this. We have the B equation, magnetic field equation. B is equal to mu naught I 2 pi a square divided by 4 pi r cube we got. Okay, r already I found. It is a square plus x square. It is 1 by 2. Okay, so power 3 by 2 will get. Understand? Okay, it is a final equation. If you know pi get cancelled, this get cancelled. So, we will get B is equal to mu naught I a square divided by 2 a square plus x square 3 divided by 2. Now, we found what is a magnetic field at the point of P. Okay, so in diagram the point of P is here. In case x is 0, the point is going to come at the point of center. So, now the question is what is the magnetic field at center, at O, when the x is 0. When x is 0, the point is going to come to the center. So, this diagram, it will be the magnetic field will come here. So, the magnetic field we are measuring at this point. Okay, what is the magnetic field is a question mark. So, B is equal to mu naught, the same equation only, mu naught I a square divided by 2 a square plus 0 square will be 0 only, 3 divided by 2. We will get B is equal to mu naught I a square divided by 2 a square 3 divided by 2, 2 get cancelled. Okay, so mu naught I a square divided by 2a cube, this getting cancelled, cube and square will be getting cancelled. Mu naught I, only one a will be remaining, 2 times of a. The magnetic field at the center of the coil. B is equal to mu naught I divided by 2a. I is the current flowing in the circuit. A is the the radius of the coil. Okay. In case we have n number of turns, we have solely like a coil, like this n number of turns we have. Just you can add one n mu naught I divided by 2A, it's a magnetic field. Thank you for watching my video. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Thank you.